Hi, my name is Ian, your friendly neighborhood music enthusiast, and today I decided to sit down and talk about the new Blink 182 track that got released today, a few hours ago, called No Future. If you have not listened to it, left the link in the description below. If it doesn't work, just search up No Future. It should be the first thing that comes up. I don't know. So if you're out of the loop, you should know. I mean, it's kind of been pretty publicized that Blink-182 is going on a reunion tour this summer and releasing a new album called California. They've dropped two singles for it, this being the third. Bored to Death being the first one. They released a lyric video for that, and then they did Rabbit Hole. Now, surprisingly, I was actually a fan of both those songs. Bored to Death had more of a kind of a somber Adam song feel, in my opinion, whereas Rabbit Hole is very upbeat compared to that. I'm laughing so hard. Why do I talk with my hands so much? Anyways, like I was saying, I actually really enjoyed Bored to Death and Rabbit Hole. Bored to Death kind of started out with more of like a kind of feeling this meets Adam song feel, which I was expecting but not expecting. It's not like Neighborhoods, but it is at the same time. It kind of has the same feel, but it also feels like they're trying to go back to the old Blink vibes for some parts. I relatively enjoyed it. It kind of felt a lot like a summer song. It'd be, a good one to hear on the radio every now and then, or for fans to enjoy while they go see them out with A Day to Remember and either All Time Low or All American Rejects, depending on the date. By the way, gonna be a sick tour. I'm gonna go see them at Tampa this August. I'm really excited. And with Rabbit Hole, I don't really remember much about it, if I'm being honest. I mean, I listened to it obviously quite a few times. I remember the day it came out, I was listening to it on repeat, but if I'm being honest, I don't really remember too much about it. I don't remember it being a bad track. I remember it being pretty decent, a lot more upbeat than Bored to Death was, a little bit more upbeat than this is, but I guess I just couldn't connect to it, I guess is the word I want to use with this. Now, this track kind of starts out with a little riff kind of similar to Bored to Death, which I was kind of, that's like the first thing I noticed about it. It starts out with kind of some cymbal action going on Travis Barker's end, and then it goes into a verse sung by Mark. Now, kind of similar to Bored to Death, it starts out with some rather somber lyrics. He sings, "Every day that you waste, every promise you break slips beneath the floor." But then it kind of does this weird thing where it jumps into a more happier sounding chorus, which I was kind of confused about. If I'm being really honest, I don't like the chorus. It's kind of got the whole every word has to go with the bass drum thing, and then there's some nah 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 stuff thrown in there. The lyrics are pretty generic on it. He yells, things like, "You don't know a thing about it. They don't care about you. Let music seal your fate." Like, I don't connect with it, if I'm being honest. And like Rabbit Hole, Matt Skiba jumps in on the second verse, and if I'm being completely honest, I've enjoyed his vocal performances so far. In fact, I would say that's probably the highlight of this song. Now, the lyrics are still kind of for me, but I still think he gave a pretty solid performance and, had his own take on it. Like, it sounds like Alkaline Trio, but at the same time, it sounds like Blink, which is, I feel like that's what they were going for on this album. One of the things that kind of annoyed me on this track was there wasn't really much instrumentally happening. During the bridge, there's kind of like a break going on before Matt Skiba jumps in. And the thing that kind of annoyed me with his vocals on that is it does sound like he's trying to sound like Tom, which is something I mean, I guess a lot of fans want that because, the comment section's terrible. They're like, "Bring Tom back. Where's Tom? Fucking, he's doing Angel and Airways for this." It's kind of shitty because I enjoy Matt Skiba and I think he's doing a good job on it, but it just sounds like he's trying too hard to be Tom on this section. While I do say the guitars and the bass kind of shine for here for like maybe a few seconds, other than that, they don't really do much on the song, and you don't really notice it until it's this part of the song. And then after the bridge, it kind of just goes into the chorus, and then the post-chorus of, the na-na-na and shit. If I'm being honest, I just don't get it. Like, as the first listen, it was okay, but as I listened to it more and more, it kind of just got more annoying with me, and I just didn't enjoy it. Now, I'm actually about to run out of battery on my camera, so I'm going to need to wrap up. But honestly, if I'm being honest, there isn't really too much to talk about this song. Like I said, the the chorus is pretty annoying. The verses are great. I'm gonna be honest, lyrically, and just the sound of the verses is a lot better than the chorus. The chorus kind of comes off as annoying, and that they're trying too hard to be kind of anthemic and pop punk, of the. I don't know. If I'm being completely honest, the song's probably a strong 6 to a light 7. I feel like it has its moments, especially in the verses, and the vocals are pretty well done in said verses in the lyrics as well. Otherwise, I just think it's trying too hard in some parts. I don't know. If you liked it or if you didn't like it, leave your opinions in the comments or not. I mean, up to you. I have my links to all my social medias along with the song and lyrics in the description below. Appreciate it if you check that out. My name is Ian. I'll see you later.